one tonight, live from Legion Field, Birmingham, Alabama. Undefeated New Orleans leading the Southern Division of the Eastern Conference against the challenging Birmingham Stallions, who won their last 4 in a row.
If we do not do that, it cuts down our effectiveness and our bombs.
You can see New Orleans has defeated San Antonio and Oakland and Memphis and Jacksonville and Chicago. But out of all those teams combined, they've only won 6 games and have lost 24. That's the same kind of thinking we had when they went in against Memphis and they killed them. Birmingham, on the other hand, lost in New Jersey when Cliff Stout suffered his only 2 interceptions of the year, then turned it around against Los Angeles, got it all together against Pittsburgh, destroyed Memphis, setting a league record of 54 points, and those impressive drives against Tampa Bay, 27-9. And on the record, Birmingham's opponent. From the 26, Walter throwing first down, looking for Buford Jordan, who's stacked up in the backfield out there. They'll blow the whistle in a moment. That was Fred Bohannon, the first man to get to him. The strong side safety at a loss on the play, back to the 23. Defensively, it is Mike Perko, 69, Jackie Klein, 98, Joe Cugliari, 95, Dave Purifori, our men in MVP last week, number 75, the front 4 for the Stallions. Herbie Spencer, 55, Mike Murphy, 56, the linebackers. The X-back, the 5th back, is David Evans, 26. On the corners, Dennis Woodbury leading the league in interceptions, number 21. Ricky Ray, 27. The safeties, Fred Bohannon, who just made the tackle, and Chuck Clanton, 24. That is Shalene in motion. Buford Jordan trying to get some running room. Does not even get back to the original line of scrimmage. Snowed under there. Led by Cugliari, number 95, and number 69, Mike Perko. And it'll be 3rd down at about 12.
Mike Perko, is he a story? He was cut by the New Orleans Breakers, and Perko wants to prove something.
3rd and long, and that defense of Birmingham very much in evidence. Now Buford Jordan becomes a slot back left. Mark Shalene, the only setback on 3rd and long. Birmingham had 9 men on the line of scrimmage. Walton gets it away. It is intercepted. And there goes Clinton. Touchdown, Birmingham. Johnny Walton has been intercepted 3 times all year. That is number 4, touchdown.
Jim, the man that puts the heat on is Herb Spencer, number 55, the outside linebacker. He saw the fullback set up the block, so he puts a blitz on. He's going to come from the right-hand side of your screen. That's Murphy coming up the middle also. But you see Spencer there, makes Walton throw the ball away. Clanton is there. He was throwing the ball to the tight end, Bale, number 87, and Chuck Clanton picked the ball up, just nobody in the end zone. He almost lost the ball about the 2-yard line.
Danny Miller, who is perfect thus far, with Birmingham 9 out of 9, makes it 10 out of 10. And without the offense of Birmingham touching the ball yet, all of a sudden, they've got the lead 7-0. And that ball is going to get away from them and finally go out of bounds. So they'll have to kick it off from the 30-yard line. But incredible the way Steele played that ball. It almost got away from the one in the end zone.
I said David Bale, number 87, but it was Dan Ross, the tight end. Now watch Chuck Clanton come in. Fred Bohannon slips down, but look at Chuck Clanton right there in front. And here comes the pressure right there by Herb Spencer, number 55. Clanton playing center field, interception, and touchdown.
What a story, Chuck Clanton. Fell out of favor with Pat Dye down at Auburn in his senior year. Hardly got to play after the Texas game. He's come on and now is tied for the league lead in interceptions with Dennis Woodbury, his teammate, who's a left cornerback, and has now returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns. 1 for 53 yards, this one for 30 tonight. Here's Miller to kick off from the 30. And that is Clanton on special teams. Woodrow Wilson at the 14-yard line. The 30, and gets out near the 40-yard line. So this time Johnny Walton will have an outstanding spot on the field for Wicks to begin. David Evans made the stop. Here comes Walden, Jordan, Shalene again. Dick Corey along the sideline. His team has never lost, but was carried to overtime by Chicago just a week ago, in which they had 591 yards total offense.
Well, Dick Torrey told us he wanted to keep the ball away from their offense, but that isn't the way you do it, by giving it to the defense.
Buford Jordan, Mark Cellino, the setbacks. From the 39-yard line, that is Buford Jordan, and he's not going to get much again. Driven back on a fine play by the linebacker, Herb Spencer, number 55. Spencer out of Newberry, and quite a linebacker. And you know, New Orleans hasn't gained a yard yet.
All right, let's take a look at Buford Jordan. No, excuse me, that's Marcus Dupree. And with the football, it certainly is Marcus Dupree. But watch the hit by Spencer. Right there, he gets underneath him, gets the leg drive, and drives him back. But you get the forward progress.
There is Marcus Dupree. Second down, he picked up a yard. That's the first yard they picked up tonight. New Orleans. Everybody on the line of scrimmage. And now going nowhere. You can see Jackie Klein of Alabama. Oops, there's a little fracas there between Dupree and Klein. No, bring it back to the 32. They've got it there. But a turnover. They can't advance that. The ball at the 32, first down, New Orleans. What a game. Oh!
Well, the ball, that time, Dario Casarino got a great kick. It went straight up here. Frederick misjudges the ball. Watch this. It goes through his hands. But watch now. David Bale, number 87, picks up the ball. But he also pushes Frederick away from the ball.
All right. New Orleans got the ball, but they trail 7-0. A crowd that at the moment is being rained on at Legion Field, but a crowd that has already seen a bizarre game, and it is only 5 minutes old. 7-0, the Stallions. The ball at the 32-yard line, and there's a problem with the clock, and so we'll have to wait a little bit longer for them to get it straightened out.
Well, one of the reasons I'm not coaching and I'm up here, as I said, I would force Dario Casarino to kick again, and that's been their best offensive play. Casarino's punt and the fumble of Frederick.
Johnny Walton waiting. He has just been intercepted. He's not completed a pass yet. Chuck Clanton returned it. Here comes Tom White back to tell Walton what the problem is. We know what it is, and now he will tell the crowd what it is. Or will he? Nope. He's going to say, let's go. Wind that clock, which now shows 10:99 on the clock, so we'll have to play this by ear. Instead of 10 minutes, it shows 10:91. Now the rain really begins to pelt down, and the officials note the clock and say, let's run that thing down to where it should be.
Kept on the field. The time will be kept on the field.
Okay. We'll have to just keep in touch with the officials through our man on the field to give you the time of the ball game. Look at that rain. How many times have we been at Legion Field in Birmingham with big games coming up, the Stallions playing well, and the weatherman not cooperating?
It only rains in Birmingham on Monday night. Between 7 and 10.
From the 32-yard line, New Orleans trailing by 7, first down. And that is Buford Jordan back there now, and he's got the football. Jordan just picks up a yard, and that is all. Fine play made by Jackie Klein, who moments ago stuffed Marcus Dupree after a 1-yard pickup.
Well, we thought that the New Orleans Breakers were going to throw on first down primarily. Well, they've been trying to run the ball, and as far as running the football, they have done nothing. But, again, Jim, the rain.
Well, I thought they might have thrown their ball, and I'm not Johnny Walton and don't know the conditions, which look bad, but he certainly has a field position to throw if he's ever going to throw in this game tonight, inside the 35-yard line of Birmingham.
He's got Lockett out there one-on-one on the outside on Ricky Ray. That's maybe where he wants to go.
He's looking that way, but dumping it out to Shalene, who was not even looking at him. Mike Perko was over with Shalene, and as you can see, Herbie Spencer was with Johnny Walton in the backfield.
You know why Mark Shalene did not look at the ball? Because he saw Perko coming. He figured, if I'm going to look at it, I may get nailed here, so if I ignore the ball, then Perko won't hit me.
The Breakers, remember, had 591 yards of total offense last week. Johnny Walton had 440 yards throwing the ball. A short-lived record because Hebert broke that. But here tonight, they picked up maybe 4 or 5 yards all night. Marion Brown checks back in. -3 yards, Johnny Walton is. 3 wide receivers. Shotgun. Look out, Spencer really leveled Walton, and the throw downfield intended down there for number 85, Charlie Smith, is incomplete. But Johnny Walton really got another calling card from Herbie Spencer for the second time in 2 plays. It's 4th down.
Jim, I said the linebackers are wreaking havoc with the offensive line. There's Murphy 56 coming, but watch on the right of your screen. Here comes Spencer. Herb Spencer just levels Walton. Had he had time, he had Charlie Smith in the end zone. May have been open. Number 26 is covering on the outside. That's David Evans, but take a look at never had a chance to get it to him.
Mazzetti hasn't missed a field goal all year long. This one from 47 yards out. He has missed his first. He has missed his first. 8:52 to go. And the audience still scratch. And Birmingham and Joe Cribbs carrying the ball for about 5. To complete, it is Jones, 1 wide receiver, 4. Jim Smith, ex-Steeler and 2 Super Bowl titles and rings on his fingers, 86 the other. Dale Mason, 81, the tight end. Robert Woods, Mike Turner, the tackles. Buddy Atlanta, all-pro in the USFL. And Pat Saint in the guards. And Tom Banks, the center. The defense of New Orleans in a moment. It is 2nd down and 5 from the 35. Clock is kept on the field, they say, but the clock is running here, and it says 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. There goes Jones in motion again. Oh! Leon Barry, the ball was loose, but the man went down. Talk about some defense. That was Darrell Wilkerson who made that number 75. He is one of the front 3. The other 2 are Jeff Gaylord, 61 at the nose. Mike Robinson, 92 at the end. The linebackers in their 4th. Ray Phillips, Lawrence Williams filling in for the injured Bill Goff, who's out for the year. He was a leading tackler. Marcus Merrick, an all-pro, number 56. Ben Needham, number 59. At the corners, Woodrow Wilson, 20. Lindell Jones, 23. The safeties, Charles Harbison, 42. Joe Restick, 36. Toller comes in as a wide receiver, number 85. They will alternate wide receivers bringing in plays. Stout over the middle has his man, and that is Perry. First down across the 40-yard line.
Well, don't you like it? Joe Cribbs told me before the game that he would like to get in the offense. Perry is hurt. That's Marcus Merrick said he got the ball. But Joe said he'd like to get in the offense more catching the ball or throwing the ball to Leon Perry.
Leon Perry is supposed to have been a blocker last week against Tampa Bay. Carried the ball 13 times. Now they're throwing to him.
All right, Stout's going back, and he's looking to the outside of Toller. He can't find anyone open, so he sees Leon Perry, the big guy down the middle. Look at the 2 hits. He gets hit sandwiched between Lawrence Williams and Marcus Merrick.
7 minutes to go in the quarter. On the interception, Birmingham leads. James Birmingham was 2-3. This year, 4-1. Last year, they're averaging only 13 points a game. This year, nearly 30 points a game. Last year, they had 13 turnovers at this point. Only 6 this year. That's quite a turnaround for the Birmingham offense. Their defense, well, the record is the same, but take a look at the defense there. They gave up 136 yards plus rushing last year, only 68 on the average this year per game. First down, and whistle blows. Could have been Robert Woods, the left tackle, moving.
Ball start. Number 72 on the offense.
That's who it was.
First down.
1st and 15. They'll move it back 5.
You know, when you were looking at those statistics, Jim, the incredible thing at the end on the defensive takeaways and the giveaways, that's where they improve a lot. And the other thing is the sacks that they had during the course as far as the defense is concerned. I mean, they're just doing a great job defensively. They're number 1 against the rush.
Leon Perry really racked up, is back in the ball game after being out for just 1 play. First down from a 37. Fake to Perry. Stout still with the ball. Swings it out here. Oh, hold on to it. Joe Cribbs does and picks up a couple of yards. Actually more than a couple, because it was 1st and 15, and he got by the original line of scrimmage, and now it is about 2nd and 9. So give him 6 yards on the play.
You talk about Joe Cribbs as a runner. Watch his pass catching ability now. The concentration. He does lose the ball. He's setting up the screen. He gets a fake block up in the middle at Jeff Gaylord. But watch this. He bobbles the ball. He's still looking at the ball. Forget who's going to tackle him. Now he avoids a defender and picks up 5 yards.
2nd down, 9. Good stuff. Looking across the middle, and there's Darrell Mason, the tight end. First down inside the 45-yard line. Tackle made there by Charles Harbison. The strong safety who was thrilled that he made the tackle, but one thing, Charles, it's first down Birmingham.
Daryl Mason takes this ball away from number 56, Marcus Merrick. You see him in your screen. Now watch down. Mason is not his primary target. Then he sees him in the middle. Watch the wrestling match right here and see who comes away with it. The big man. Excuse me. I said Marcus Merrick was there. That's Lawrence Williams. Marcus Merrick also there. And then Harbison makes the tackle. But that was a great catch in the rain.
7-0 Birmingham. They're driving. They've got the ball at the 42-yard line. Kohler in motion. Battling for a yard or two is Leon Perry and does not get too much. I'll repeat again what happened last week against Tampa Bay, because that's what Riley Dodge would love to happen. Dick Curry doesn't want to happen this week. There were 2 drives last week that Birmingham had, one of almost 9 minutes, and then starting the final quarter, they reeled off better than 11 minutes for a touchdown drive, and the entire drive, 11 minutes, only went 60 yards.
That's the amazing thing. They took the ball at the 40-yard line and kept it for 11 minutes and 10 seconds. And
second down and 9. Take the crib, Stout pumps once, looks long for Jim Smith. Whoops! No flag. Smith goes down. Double coverage. He's upset. Raleigh Dodge is upset, but it's third down and 9.
Jim, you're going to hear the boos here from the hometown crowd. Someplace else, maybe not so. But on this one, when you take a look at it, Jim Smith is there. Watch what the defenders are doing. They're all going for the ball. All right? They're going up in the air. That's Miller 40 there. He is not hitting him in the back. Smith is just going down, and they're going for the football. That's an excellent call by the official.
Earl Gant makes his first appearance in the backfield tonight, number 23, on 3rd and long. The audience has done nothing on offense except throw the ball to Chuck Clanton for the only score of the game. And let's face it, Birmingham has not moved in close enough even yet for a field goal. So it's been that one big play thus far, plus great defense. And here's Stout on 3rd and long. Again going over the middle for Gant. And Gant, with Miller there covering, cannot get to it. And it's 4th down. And out comes Skip Johnston out of Auburn. Johnson, as he comes out, is a continuing story. We've had Birmingham, and, well, this is the 3rd time in the last 4 weeks we've said that his job has really been in jeopardy, and Skip has known it. And every time we say that, he has come out and had an outstanding game, and he is still there and still punting well.
The one thing about him, though, he's really not had to kick under pressure. What I'm saying, he's kicking from the 41-yard line going in. There's not a lot of heat on him.
Miller is one man deep. Johnson for the end zone, and it will bounce in the end zone and go out. So it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Chuck Clanton's interception and return for 30 yards is the only score of the game. The audience will get it back now with 4:33 to go. Curry maybe not smiling so much now on your right. Raleigh Dodge has reason to smile for the moment. A look at the passers. Abear of Michigan leading Johnny Walton of New Orleans in 2nd place. And we'll see Craig Penrose of Denver next Monday night and Steve Young of Los Angeles. The audience has not gained a yard. They're minus yardage thus far. 1st and 10 from the 20. As Jordan swings in motion, Shalene the ball carrier. And Shalene gets the biggest play of the night thus far for New Orleans. Before that, the Breakers had rushed 4 times for -1 yard. Had a pass for -3 yards, and had a 10-yard penalty. They were -14 yards before Shalene picked up right there 8 yards out to the 28.
It's, it is amazing, and they're still on 1st down, and it's got to be due to the weather, Jim, because the field position isn't that bad at the 20, that they are running the ball on 1st down, when we, in fact, thought that they would throw the ball the majority of the time on 1st down.
Buford Jordan, the lone remaining setback. There are 3 wide receivers in there. By the way, that's all they carry on the New Orleans roster. And here's Buford Jordan. He had a great day last week. He's got the 1st down. And, man, he simply just ran over number 26, David Evans, the X-back. Absolutely leveled Evans.
The man that got the block on this play was number 80, the wide receiver Frank Lockett, knocked 2 people out of the play. One, number 55, Herb Spencer, and number 98, Jackie Klein.
3:41 to go. All the statistics, Paul, as we all know, are on Birmingham's side, including the score, but it is only 7-0. And New Orleans is in this game doing fairly well. To spell it out for you again, they are undefeated, leading the Southern Division. The team on the other side of the line of scrimmage has won its last 4 in a row. They lost their first, and if they win tonight, they'll share that lead. Now after the first, Jordan's first down, Buford Jordan carries the ball. Herb Spencer's got him, and an official has thrown a flag. Wide illegal motion.
You hear that? You can hear the sounds down there, but you can hear the Birmingham team just screaming, shift left, shift left. They were reading the play, and they shifted right into the play.
Illegal motion. Number 80 on the offense. Penalty is declined.
That's
Second down.
Got his second down. And move the sticks up to the 41-yard line. Second down and 7 to go. Harris Lockett, boys, he had some games. 572 yards he's gained already this year catching the ball. Against Jacksonville, he had 255 yards. Take the view for Jordan. Walden in trouble, now out of trouble, and down he goes, picking up a couple of yards. Joe Cuglieri, number 95, finally put him down. And Walden has only been sacked once. That's not a sack, but he's been in trouble a lot of times tonight. And Paul, when I say sacked once, I mean sacked once all year.
Well, I was talking about Herb Spencer and Murphy, the two linebackers. Watch number 55. He has Walton, just misses him. Walton's faking to Buford Jordan. There's 55. Herb Spencer coming in. They're blocked by Bale. Number 87 didn't get there. Watch Buford Jordan. He moves out to try to block, but that didn't help anything because Joe Cuglieri, number 95, makes the tackle.
Third down and about 5 to go. New Orleans looking for its second first down of the night.
Shotgun.
They've been in that a lot tonight. Forced into it. There's Shalene carrying the ball. Shalene looking for the first down and has it near midfield. Mark Shalene out of Nebraska carries the ball out near midfield. We're peeling back to make the tackle was Mike Perko.
Well, Shalene, this is the draw of the fullback, and this is one way to stop. Jackie Klein gets held in right there, and Bohannon, 41, misses the tackle. But you've got the big man, Lewis Bullard, number 72, out front blocking. Shalene picks it up. That's a good way to stop the blitz, Jim. Do some screens and draws.
A little over 2 minutes to go. First quarter, 7-0 Birmingham. First down, New Orleans at midfield. Walden throws it out here, has his tight end, Ross, the ex-Cincinnati Bengal, and Ross has got another first down at the 40-yard line. Marcus Dupree has played, carried the ball but once tonight, and then he and Jackie Klein got in a tussle.
Yeah, it was for a loss. All right, here comes Ross off the line of scrimmage. He's going to run an out move right there. David Evans, number 26, and Herb Spencer, the linebacker, are doubling on Ross. They get there, but not after he picked up the first down.
It is a driving rainstorm in Legion Field, Birmingham, Alabama. But it is still a good crowd. We're televised live here in Birmingham tonight, but they've turned out, they're sitting in the rain, and they are seeing a beaut so far. 7-0 Birmingham, first down. There's Shalene. Up top, you can see Mike Murphy. After a gain of a yard or two, as again, New Orleans tests that #1 rushing defense of the USFL.
Well, they ran a triple right formation. Triple means you put 3 wide receivers on one side. And then they ran back to the weak side away from the receivers. Now, there's Spencer and Murphy. 56 is Murphy, 55 is Spencer. Bullard's getting Spencer blocked right there. But his teammate, another linebacker, there's only 2 on this team. Murphy makes the tackle.
Second down and 7 from the 38. Here's Walden going long. Down there, reaching for it is Lockett, saying that Ricky Ray interfered, but there's no flag. We were talking with Dick Curry about a statement that Paul McGuire made on the air, I guess a week or so ago. Someone said, how fast is Frank Lockett? He said, as fast as he has to be. And Coach Curry concurred with what you said. He said he seems to stay even and then has the extra step to get loose.
He's got that burst once he gets to the defensive back. But that time, Ricky Ray stayed right with him one-on-one, and the ball was laid out. Couldn't get it.
They say the clock officially is on the field. It shows on the clock 36 seconds to go, first quarter. 3rd and 7. Walden puts it up, and nobody's going to get it. He was getting pressure from Murphy. Put the ball. A flag is down in the backfield. And Murphy is turning to every official in sight. Let's see what it is. They're walking toward Birmingham. He might have manhandled Johnny Walton. There they go. First down. They're moving it all the way down to the 22. Tom White will make the call.
Roughing. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 56 on the defense. Loaded ahead. First down.
Poor Mike Murphy. He was the only one there. It had to be he.
Exactly. And the pass was thrown. First of all, it was supposed to be thrown to Charlie Smith. He was supposed to run an up pattern up the middle of the field, but he broke it off, and Walton just dumped the ball down the middle. There was absolutely nobody there.
7-0, but the audience driving in the last half minute of the quarter, according to the scoreboard clock. It may or may not be official. Marcus Dupree is back in. He's got the football. There goes Marcus Dupree. What a run inside the 15-yard line. Bohannon gets him, but Dupree picks up 9 yards. Bothered with a hamstring pull. Expected to run the ball 14 or 15 times tonight. That is a good run.
Well, that time New Orleans, what they did is they took their tight end Dan Ross. He was on the right side. Their extra tight end David Bale, number 87, was also on the right side, but he goes in motion towards Ross. And what they do, they double team on the linebackers on the outside to get Dupree to the outside and forces the safety to make the play.
They're going to let the clock run out. And when we come back, it's going to be second down and short inside the 15 of Birmingham for New Orleans. But at the moment, as the quarter ends,
Meet at the line of scrimmage live. NFL veterans Cliff Stout and Joe Cribbs are ready to start a Stallion stampede, but they're facing a crowd of raging bulls. Find out who has the best moves live Saturday on ESPN.
Quarter, much longer than Birmingham, gained more yards and they trail 7-0. But that may change shortly. Second and short from the 14. Bale in motion. Marcus Dupree looking for running room. Does not get the first down. Loses the football. Belongs to Birmingham. Spencer at the bottom of the pile is pointing. Looked like Jackie Klein having a great night. Got up with it.
Jim, does Marcus Dupree get hammered? Watch this. He's going to cut it up inside. 52 is Gooch. Dan Gooch, he's right there. He's the one that makes the pop, puts his helmet right in there. And then Jackie Klein is going to end up with the football. There he is. He's on top right now. And then he worms his way down into the bottom to get the ball.
Gold. Big win yesterday over George Allen in Arizona, and yesterday the debut of Steve Young in Los Angeles. We'll see him on our television screens next Monday night. Birmingham, another big turnover forced by Dan Gooch, has the ball at the 17. Joey Jones in motion, and that is Joe Cribbs trying to get outside. Cribbs, bolts into the air, is hammered as he hits to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 4, and it's second down and 6.
They fumbled the ball. New Orleans got it.
Now New Orleans get it. Cribbs is furious. He's on the ground saying, I was down. Cribbs still won't leave the field. Still talking. Let's watch it.
All right, he's going to have Buddy Adelette, number 78, out in front of him. Here goes Joe Cribbs. Also Perry's out there. Now watch, he dives in the air. Remember now, the ground cannot cause a fumble. Did the ball come loose there and he hit the ground? It was coming out as he was coming down.
That is a good call by the officials.
Yes,
Cribbs didn't think so, but that is a good call. And now New Orleans down 7-0. Get the ball back at the 21.
Well, what do you expect? You got the number 1 rushing defense, Birmingham, and the number 2 rushing defense, New Orleans.
Buford Jordan in the backfield with Saline. Walden having a tough night. Going for Lockett. Lockett toward the end zone. Lockett got tangled up. Paul, I want to tell you that the man down there, Ricky Ray, has done quite a job with Frank Lockett tonight. He's been right with him.
There was some contact about the 5-yard line.
And a flag clear across the field.
Now, That's on the side where Charlie Smith is, and Charlie Smith is being covered by Dennis Woodbury, number 21.
Look out, they're walking backwards.
Illegal contact. Number 24 on the defense. First down.
Illegal contact, that'll move the ball to the 16-yard line. Chuck Clanton, who intercepted the pass for the touchdown, the only score thus far of the game, guilty of the illegal contact. What a crazy game. And we got 13:53 to go in this first half.
I love it. I love it.
Walton going for Ross. No good. Good defensive play across the way by David Evans, the X-back. The fifth back that Raleigh Dosh uses on nearly every single play.
Well, they go 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 defensive back. And that man, David Evans, is the X-back. He is covering Dan Ross. Now watch 26. Watch the move that he makes. He pushes. There's a little bump there by Ross also. And watch this play by Evans. Almost gets the ball.
Second down and 10 from the 17-yard line. 7-0 Birmingham, second quarter. There it is again, just off the left hand of Dan Ross. And now Johnny Walton says we want timeout. They've got this outstanding field position after losing the ball on a fumble. Toward the end of the game, Paul and I will be picking the Menon MVP, and that player will get $1,000 donated to the college or university of his choice. At the moment, Jackie Klein's had a great night, and strangely enough, Ray Perkins, his coach at Alabama, will be up here to talk about Jackie Klein at halftime and another scholarship offer. Second down 10. Walton hands the ball off, and Shalene does not get much. Hanging on is Cugliari, number 95.
Jim, they had the blitz on again with the linebackers. There's Murphy, 56, coming in. Watch Cugliari. His job is to read. He has the draw plays. Makes a good play right there. Number 24, Chuck Clanton, comes in and helps out. That's what his job is. He reads screens and draws.
Third down. The ball at the 14-yard line. New Orleans, we all know, is a big play team. We keep waiting for one of those big plays to explode here. 9 men up on the line of scrimmage. 2 just yards behind. Walden, they're coming after him. The ball is thrown across the way. It is Clanton that breaks it up. Intended for Bale, but Clanton makes his second outstanding defensive play of the night.
The thing that makes this place work so well for Clanton is David Bale, number 87, we've got holding against the offense. I would refuse that guy, thank you.
Right this time.
That's right. I'm never going to say make a pun again, I'll tell you this. Here comes David Bale off the line of scrimmage. But watch what Clanton does. He plays him to the inside first. Now watch the ground that he closes on. Going up for the ball hits off his arm, then off his head. Just a super play.
Mazzetti had been 6 for 6 in field goals before tonight. He tried a 47-yarder midway through the first quarter and missed that. And now we'll try a 31-yard field goal to get New Orleans on the board. And he does get them on the board. 12:53 to go, second quarter, 7-3. Birmingham. Mazzetti kicks it high into the left, trying to get it before it goes out of bounds, and Birmingham knocks it out of bounds. I think it was a planned play, Paul, to get it over and maybe recover the ball. That's an odd-looking onside kick, but they just kicked it over that front line.
This was planned. He kicked the ball up in the air, Jim, away from the wall that they have up there, and away from the front wall and the back wall, and he put it in an area. There was a great kick by Mazzetti because the ball hit in the open field. Had New Orleans grabbed the ball, had possession, they would have had it, but Earl, the tight end, number 89, was smart enough to hit the ball out of bounds.
Dick Curry does a lot of things, including putting a play a week in from his fans who write in from all over the country.
That wasn't the play.
That was not the play. That's Dick's play. Ball at the 31. Stout fakes to Cribbs. Stout drills the ball over the middle, and a kicks over dribble by Jimmy Smith. The ex-Pittsburgh Steeler, first down. They move the ball into New Orleans territory at the 46.
Jim, if I was 20 years younger, I may have been able to throw this pass because Stout had all day to throw. You think Joe Cribbs, the pass receiver, the rusher? Watch this. Here comes Joe Cribbs, and that's number 37, who is Johnson as a safety blitzing. Joe Cribbs, watch the block that he makes here. That's his job also to block. Look at the time that Stout has. Now you throw the ball down the open part of the field, right in the middle to Jimmy Smith, first down.
And now the fake to Cribbs again, a pump. He throws the ball out of the backfield. Looking for running room is Cribbs. And Cribbs gets to the 37-yard line. Almost a first down. It is second down and short. 7-3 Birmingham. They've not scored offensively. The only offensive points moments ago, the 31-yard field goal of Tim Mazzetti on the drive that took 4 plays and a minute and a half before the field goal attempt.
You know, when you have a player like Joe Cribbs, his caliber, and he fumbles the ball in a crucial situation, they end up getting 3 New Orleans breakers. You get him back into the ball game again and start giving him the football.
They did just that. There goes Cribbs. There goes Cribbs. Cribbs inside the 25 to the 22. First down, Birmingham.
Well, Jim, that's the best way I know to get him back in the ball game. He's got Leon Perry, number 30, in front of him, but watch, it's a draw play to Cribbs. You look at his face, he's determined. Here comes Perry. Watch 30, 248 pounds. He's going to take on the linebacker. Goodbye, linebacker. Hello, Joe Cribbs.
Cribbs fumbles, set up the 3 points, and this is how, as Paul said, he gets him back in the game.
He's just following the big man out in front. That's Leon Perry getting a block on Williams, 51, the linebacker, and then watch Joe Cribbs do his thing.
Jim Smith goes wide left. Toller comes to the right. First down from the 22. Cribbs again. Cribbs gallops down to about the 16-yard line. A pickup of 6. It's 2nd and 4, Birmingham.
Well, Dick Corey's kind of getting a little worried there. He's talking to his offense, but his defense is not holding Birmingham Stallions. Joe Cribbs can hit a hole as quick as anyone I've ever seen, and he's not afraid of jumping in there either.
Well, I'm going to beg to differ to you for a moment because Birmingham has not yet scored offensively, so defense of New Orleans is not that bad.
No, they're not that bad. Now, remember, they're the number 2 team in the USFL in rush, against the rush on defense.
Second down 4. There's a little man again. He does not get the first down. Cribbs hammered from behind. You can see the big man was Larry Williams, number 51, the inside linebacker, forced into a starting role by the injury to Bill Gump. 3rd and 2.
Well, what Birmingham did in this game, they are a trapping team like Michigan, where I'm saying the guards come out, they pull, they trap, they'll bring a tackle down and trap. What Raleigh Dodge is trying to do this evening with this team, New Orleans, they're trying to block straight ahead, man-on-man blocking, fewer traps, and try to get to the hole quick with Joe Cribbs.
Less than 9.5 minutes to go. 2 tight ends. Here's Stout rolling this way. He can pick up the first down himself and scrambles down to about the 10, and he's got the first down. Stout is an outstanding runner, averaging better than 6 yards a carry.
All right, look at the line charge. This is a bootleg. They take everybody to the left. Here comes Atlett out in front of Stout. Now Stout's going to roll. He's got an option now to throw the ball or run with it. The receiver's covered. You got Buddy Atlett out in front of you. You better run with the football. Buddy Atlett comes up, takes Ray Phillips out of the play, and they pick up the first down.
You know what? He slid on his own down to the 10, and they moved the ball back as though he'd been knocked down to the 11, and it may not be a first down, but it is a first down because he slid on his own to the 10, and they moved the ball back.
He could have slid, as you say, you're right, all the way to the end zone and scored a touchdown, until he's touched.
In any event, it is first down. The only difference is a yard. 7-3 Birmingham, and this is the best drive for the Stallions tonight. If they win, they'll be in a flat-out tie. The Southern Division of the Eastern Conference with New Orleans, which at the moment is undefeated. With a long way to go. Toller comes wide right, Smith to the left. The backs are split on first down. There goes Stout. Make it reverse. Stout down to the 1-foot line. First down.
Jim, this play is so pretty, and Stout and Cribbs make the play. The fake handoff to Cribbs just froze everyone, and Stout about as pretty a bootleg as I've seen. And that was run all the way. That was not a pass play. That was Stout carrying the ball.
Big man, 6'4", 215. Stout. Cribbs tries. Well, touchdown. Perry gets up. Says, I've got it. His 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Remember, folks, this man weighs 200 and close to 250 pounds. The offensive line, they are really driving off. Pat Saindon, there's one of the few traps, and all Perry has to do is cross the plane. He's in. There's a close-up of Stout, barking things out. Here comes Perry. Take the big horse. He's in. Guy out in front, who's that? Number 20, Joe Cribbs.
Danny Miller. It is either Perry and Cribbs or Cribbs and Perry or Stout on his own. Miller adds the extra point. 8:03 to go. That's the first offensive points put on the board by Birmingham. They have 7 more on an interception. Hit down, fumbled the ball away, drove down, had a field goal. Birmingham put together its best drive. It's 14-3. Miller to kick off. Woodrow Wilson the deep man. And the rain continues to pelt down at Legion Field. Bruce Miller will take this one at the 6. Miller slips and falls backwards and finally is wrestled down from behind. As flashing over was Banks. There is Leon Perry. He got hurt earlier tonight. Remember, he got sandwiched, was out but for one play, had just scored the touchdown.
Remember last week we did it. Perry got hurt for one play again. We thought he was really hurt, dead.
Oh.
All of a sudden, he's back.
The audience and their fans waiting for the Breakers to get going. Birmingham has now outgained them total offense 107 to New Orleans 47 yards, but they have total midway through the second period. Hale in motion. Walton on a handoff, and Shalene gets across the 30 to about the 31. And you can see Mike Murphy and Herbie Spencer.
The thing about Birmingham's defense, why they are number 1 against the rush, is attributed to the defensive line, Purifoy, Cuglieri, Klein, Perko, and the 2 linebackers, Murphy and Spencer.
Coming up at halftime, Tom Mees will have USFL stars in action, plus a special NCAA report on what's going on between Georgetown and Houston in the NCAA, which is going to start any time now. We'll keep you apprised of the score here on our telecast. Second down 7, but the time has run out on Johnny Walton. It's going to be second down and 12. This veteran quarterback let the time run out on him trying to call an audible at the line of scrimmage.
Remember what you said in the first quarter, Jim? When Birmingham goes to an 8-man defensive line, when they put everybody on the line of scrimmage, Walton's going to audibilize out of a run play into another passing situation. He was trying to audibilize there. They put the 2 linebackers in the line of scrimmage. Walton couldn't get the play called.
And so it is second down and 12 from the 26. 6:44 to go. First half. Lockett shut out tonight so far. Comes out wide to the left. He's been averaging well over 100 yards a game these last 2 games. 255 against Jacksonville. 155 yards last week. Walton pumps, goes downfield past everybody. Nearest man there was Dan Ross. Evans was back with him as he's been on other times, and it appears that David Evans, the X-back, has the assignment that an outside linebacker normally would have, and that is stick with a linebacker. It's easier for Ross, who in size is 6'1", 170, and has a lot of speed.
Jim, the biggest problem Johnny Walton is facing right now, we know that he's an excellent quarterback, and he's got tremendous receivers. He does not have the time to throw. They're blitzing Birmingham, I say they, that's Birmingham, on almost every single play.
Third down 12, they're blitzing on this play. Walton gets the ball away and has Charlie Smith. Smith across the 40, 5-yard line to the 44, and the Breakers pick up a big first down. 3rd and 12, deep in their own territory. It's 1st and 10 in Birmingham territory.
Here come the blitzes again. Murphy and Spencer, 55. That's Shalene trying to force him, but you see Spencer down, back up again. Sees Charlie Smith being covered one-on-one by David Evans, and there's just no way that David Evans can stay with Smith. When you get the one-on-one coverage, you go to the middle to the guy that's open.
I'm sure you've noticed it, but Purefort tonight is playing the left defensive side and Perko the right defensive side. Just what they were not doing 1 week ago.
Change the pace.
First down, Walden, deep drop. Looks, drills the ball to Bale. Bale still on his feet and gets inside the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 for David Bale. It's 2nd and 5. Perko and Evans in on the stop. 5:45 on the clock. 14-3 Birmingham first half. Birmingham trying to climb into a tie, the Southern Division of the Eastern Conference, with undefeated New Orleans at 5-1 after tonight.
Well, that time, Johnny Walton had time to throw the ball, but everybody downfield was covered, so he dumped it off to David Bale, his backup tight end.
Lockett and Smith are both wide to the right. Straight ahead goes Shalene, and there is Perko again. By the way, we have seen Marcus Dupree only rarely tonight. He did have one good run of 9 yards. He had another run in which Jackie Klein simply put him back on his heels. 3rd and short, about 2 yards. Dupree with that bad hamstring that they've been using new type equipment on to ease the pain, get him back in action. Jordan, he's got the first down against that #1 rushing defense inside the 30-yard line. And the Breakers are beginning to put it together. They had one big play, 3rd and 12. They took care of that. And now they move down where time is called because Evans is down across the field. Shaken up in. Walton with a short drop, throws it out here, incomplete. David Ray defending Lockett, who still has not caught a ball tonight. 2nd down and 10. There's Johnny Walton. 3 years a head coach at Elizabeth State, where he also played ball.
Our minute MVP last week, Purifoy, he's on Hurley. Take a look at this. Is there holding there?
Never.
No, not a whole lot. Look at the official looking right at him. Don't hold me, man.
Ball remains at the 26-yard line. It is 2nd down. A wet crowd, but an enthusiastic crowd. And a good ball game. Crazy at times. Anthony Steele is in there now for New Orleans, the back, number 33. They're going to throw to Anthony Steele. Steele is knocked down as he picks up the first down inside the 15-yard line. Chuck Clinton put the hit on Anthony Steele.
Anthony Steele came out of the backfield in a triple formation. He was the wing, came down the field, and no one was on him, and Chuck Clanton closes on him. Take a look. Anthony Steele is to the right of the screen, or left of the screen. You don't see him. Walton read it. Watch the pop he takes, though, after he catches the ball. That's the head and shoulders. You're going the wrong way, Anthony. Now we'll see why that play works. Here comes the pass protection. Johnny Walton goes back. How many red shirts are there? And that's Murphy getting nailed. Excuse me, that wasn't. Yeah, that was Murphy.
First down from the 15. Walden throws it down and almost intercepted. Flagged down. The man there was Woodbury. He's got 4 interceptions. And somebody might have been guilty of something.
I think you might have Evans guilty of an illegal chuck downfield or pass interference. Number 26.
Now remember, in the USFL, pass interference is 15 yards and first down, not at the spot of the foul. So they mark it off.
Half the distance. Or a little bit.
Half the distance to the goal line. First down.
Pass interference. Number 24 on the defense. First down.
That was Clinton.
First and goal.
The way he called it.
Well, they had Evans and Clanton there, but Clanton came over and hit the receiver after he'd missed the ball.
First time New Orleans has been in this position tonight. They trail 14-3, but they've got a first down at the 7-yard line. Now time, is it called from the sidelines? I think it may be a flat-out tie at the top. Tampa Bay has fallen on hard times. They've lost 3 in a row. Jacksonville lost its 4th in the last second of play to Memphis, which won its 2nd on Saturday night. Since Saturday night, Oklahoma knocked off Houston in overtime. We were concerned about Doug Williams being hurt out at Arizona, but he came back to have a great night. Chicago scored in the last moments. Washington missed an extra point and a field goal because of a bad snap. Chicago won its first. Washington still winless. We told you about Memphis and Jacksonville. I hope you saw that Saturday night. Denver took Arizona and George Allen 17-7. And elsewhere yesterday in other games that you did not see as it went off the screen, Philadelphia took Tampa Bay. Pittsburgh defeated Oakland 28-14. Michigan buried San Antonio, and New Jersey spoiled the debut of Steve Young 26-10 over Los Angeles. First down at the 7-yard line.
Jim, now Birmingham goes with 4 linebackers. They've got Murphy in there, they've got Sales in there, they've got Gooch in there, and they've got Spencer in there.
Bale is wide to the right. Lockett and Smith come to the left. Bale, the man in motion. The kick back to Buford Jordan. Jordan breaks some tackles. Jordan gets into the end zone. Broke a couple of tackles and has his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Buford Jordan.
Jim, Dave Purefoy was outside along with Herb Spencer. And take a look. Here's Purefoy. He has the first shot at Buford. He can't get him. Spencer overruns the play. And then Buford Jordan gets by Dan Gooch, number 52, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown. It is now 14-9. And we got another Birmingham player hurt on the field. Excuse me, I said that was Spencer that overran it. Was 56 Murphy.
Paul, for a long while, midway through this quarter, Birmingham #1 on the rushing defense. As you take a look at the man down, looks like Woodbury's got 4 in, going for 2, Paul.
Well, they were going to go for 2. They were going to go for the 1, and then Mazzetti left the field, and they brought Johnny Walton and his offensive team back on again. But don't rule out a fake here, huh?
They've tried other things. There's Mazzetti. He is 16 for 16 this year. And now we resume. Mazzetti makes it 17 for 17. And our ball game is 14-10. 471 thus far. He started out at 439, so he has gained the difference between 439 and 471, where Harrell is. Walker of New Jersey, 411. He got hurt yesterday with a bruised shoulder. Long of Arizona, they had a bad day rushing yesterday. And now Mazzetti will kick the ball. Remember, last time he tried a fake in that he did not kick it long and kicked it over the initial line of the first 5 men. And they're kicking the ball back from, well, is he going to put it on a 35? He's got it on a 35.
Jim, Birmingham is in that same situation again. Now they've got 5 men up around the 50-yard line or the 49-yard line of New Orleans. And then they have 4 men with Perko on the outside, on one side, and Cuglieri 95 on this side. So they're all linemen up there, but there's that hole again over on the right-hand side.
They've got Leon Perry and a few people, and Gant and Johnson are not playing deep at all. They couldn't do anything about recovering a ball should Mazzetti try yet another strange kick designed to get the ball back, but he's going to kick this away. That's Gant at the 15-yard line. Gant, the captain of the special teams, gets out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Very close to the 2-minute warning. 2:35 to go. 14-10 the score. Remember, we will keep you updated on what is going on in the NCAA championship game out in Seattle between Georgetown and Houston. Well, if you like your football, stick with us. You won't miss the scores of the basketball. And Tom Mees at halftime, aside from the USFL Stars in Action, will bring you a special NCAA report. Joey Jones, they haven't thrown to him tonight. Wide to the right. Smith to the left. Stout with the ball, crossed away, and they say that the catch was made by Jim Smith. He kept the feet inbounds, first down, 37-yard line. By the way, as Birmingham gets the ball back, Joe Cribbs has carried for 32 yards and has caught the ball for 15 more, averaging 6.5 on the carry and 7.5 on the rush. As you can see that Dennis Woodbury is leaving, but leaving walking well, although I'm sure that his facial area is hurting. There's Cribbs going to the outside. Good run, few yards as a result, with a tackle being made by number 51, Lawrence Williams.
Oh, he put a move to get back to the outside, and Ben Tatum got to him.
2 minutes to go in this game, which thus far has been long, exciting, and bizarre. The score, 14-10. Birmingham, one outstanding drive for a score. New Orleans has had one outstanding drive for a score. Birmingham has scored on an intercepted pass. New Orleans has gotten the field goal as a result of a Birmingham fumble.
Can you believe this crowd on in this type of night? It's just unbelievable.
Good football game, miserable night. Fake to Cribbs. Stout's got some running room. Now fires the ball to the side. Smith has it. They say he's out of bounds. Third down and 9.
Jim, the question is now, could he have come down in bounds? Now Smith, if he's pushed out of bounds and they take away the right for him to come down in bounds, all right, that's Tatum outside pushing him back out to the corner. All right, let's just take a look at Smith now. Watch his feet. He's got the ball. You know what the problem was? He did not have possession of the ball. Excellent call by the official. Watch his hands, watch the ball. He does not have possession of the ball there until he's out of bounds.
Here's Cribbs running a draw play, trying to get the first down. He's got the first down and more. Joe Cribbs inside the 30-yard line, down to the 25. They'll mark it at the 24. First down, Joe Cribbs having an outstanding night.
Jim, when you have a man that fumbles a football, and on that last drive went on that great run of his, when he's pumped up and ready to go, give him the football. Because Cribbs, what a great job he does in the middle of the field. And I think it was Lawrence Williams, the linebacker, number 51. He just made a fool out of him.
Cribbs has carried the ball 7 times for 71 yards against the number 2 rushing defense in the league. That's New Orleans. Stout looking long and deep, and Smith can't get to the ball. Back there.